Well, now then, here in Melbourne, they're justifiably very proud of a local boy who's done good and gone out and bought himself a Formula One team. His name is Paul Stoddart. He's a Russell Crowe Gladiator look-alike, really. He's already shown all those fighting qualities by getting 2 Minardis in shape for qualifying in just 6 weeks. They really have had precious little testing, and just making the start would be a massive achievement for Paul Stoddart's team. The Minardis unveiled this week on the steps of the Melbourne Parliament. Here's Paul Stoddart chatting to Murray.
Paul, it's the realisation of a dream. How did it happen?
Well, Mary, a lot of people may not remember, but we had a go at doing this at the end of '97 with British American when they took over Tyrrell, and really we've been a Formula One team in waiting ever since then, because we had the facilities, we had a lot of the personnel, and really we were just looking for the right opportunity, and Minardi came along just at the right time for us.
Well, you did this very, very late in the day. I mean, it was no secret that Minardi were on their uppers, and you have literally saved them. How difficult has it all been?
Enormously, Murray. I think anybody who wasn't actually involved in it will never really understand what it took in 6 weeks and 3 days from beginning to end to actually get these cars to Melbourne.
What's your realistic hope for Australia and for the season?
Realistically, Murray, is just to compete on Sunday, to get both cars on the grid. I'll be the proudest person at 2 o'clock on Sunday afternoon standing on that grid. And to be honest, for the rest of the year, we'll struggle for these first 3 flyaways, but after that, we really do believe that we can finish in the top 10 constructors, and that for us, I think, is a realistic aim, and it's something that I intend to see happens.
Yeah, two drivers, Alonso, who is new to Formula One, and Marquez, who's driven before, but not for a little while. It's going to take time to shake them down?
Cheers. I mean, every other team by now has done some 5,000 kilometres of testing, but I think with Fernando, he's a driver I watched last year in 3,000, and I put money on him for Rookie of the Year. There is a real talent there. That kid is going places. And as for Tasso is hungry, having done 2 years in kart and having unfinished business in Formula One. And you watch the first 1 or 2 wet races we have this year. Keep your eye on Tasso, Murray.
Now, the last man who made it in Formula One as a private team owner, and he's gone on to great things, is Eddie Jordan. A lot of Formula One teams have fallen by the wayside, and it's getting more and more difficult with manufacturers getting in. How do you rate your chances of surviving?
Well, obviously I know Eddie very well, and Eddie was one of the first people to actually congratulate me. And, you know, I think I'll pinch his lines, but he said if anybody can do it in Formula One, it would be me. I don't know whether that'll be true, but if just sheer determination and hard work counts for anything, then we're going to be okay.
Every success, you deserve it.
Thanks, Murray.
Yeah, we wish him well. Just 1 point, just one single point this season. That will be a huge success for Minardi.